Donald Trump's health continues to rapidly deteriorate and collapse before our eyes as he's now further escalating this catastrophic war in Iran. The other day, Donald Trump was literally grave dancing. I mean, he was dancing and having the time of his life, while on the very same day was the dignified transfer of the 4 service members who were killed in action in Jordan and in Iraq as a result of Donald Trump's unlawful and catastrophic war. Oh, by the way, while Donald Trump was dancing, or right before he was dancing, he just lied and said that the service members were all saying to him that they don't want Iran to have a nuclear weapon. So they all died as a result of what they really wanted, which was to make sure Iran never had a nuclear weapon. I mean, how deranged and what a sicko are you? Then you fly to Georgia and you start doing YMCA dances and quite literally doing grave dances. It was so utterly sickening. Oh, and then by the way, you then delete the fact that those deaths occurred because you said, oh, well, they don't occur during Operation Epic Fury because there was a ceasefire that Donald Trump claims took place, even though there was never really a ceasefire. And he says, thus, those deaths didn't take place in the war. They took place during whatever we're calling this, but not during Operation Epic Fury. It's so utterly disgusting. I mean, there are so many Americans right now, overwhelmingly, who want this guy out. I mean, 25th Amendment doesn't even do it justice. Obviously, he's not fit to serve and he should be removed under the 25th Amendment. We're finally hearing Democrats say 25th Amendment very, very loudly. We're hearing most Americans say 25th Amendment very loudly. But frankly, 25th Amendment doesn't even come close to doing justice how unfit and how sick this grave dancing psychotic human being is. I'll just even show you, if you, Governor Newsom posted yesterday, is Dementia Don getting worse? And late last night, he was posting, Donald Trump was posting random boxing footage of the 8th round of Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. If you want to generously interpret what Trump was doing at midnight, posting these videos, why even generously interpret? It's like you're comparing yourself in this catastrophic war that you've thrust the United States into, crashing our economy, having our service members get killed. You're comparing that to the 8th round rope-a-dope of Ali and Foreman. That's what you're saying, but in another deranged sense, why are you posting this footage? What the hell is wrong with you, you dementia-ridden, addled sicko? I mean, what the hell even is this? And by the way, Congresswoman Ansari basically said the same thing, Democratic Congresswoman. And she's like, he's dementia riddled. What the hell is he doing? You're saying where you make up fake deals. We did this deal, great deal, no deal, amazing deal with no deal. I'm going to bomb the hell out of him. You're posting, open up the gates of hell. And by the way, Donald Trump looks like death. Have you seen these photos of him from when he was doing the grave dancing in Georgia? First off, it looks like he gained 40 pounds in his face. It is what it is, but he's got not even a triple chin. He's 9 chins going. He's got the marks on his hand. He's got the discoloration in the face. He's sweating. There was this really bizarre thing happening before he spoke as well. His staff was measuring the podium and measuring the teleprompters for a half hour. It was very bizarre too, what they were setting up there. And then Donald Trump yesterday was with the Dodgers. And when he was with the Dodgers, he was confused. He was addled. By the way, very disappointing to see the Dodgers, even allow that propaganda platform. I say that as someone from LA. But then Donald Trump started saying, I'm reading something. I don't know what the hell it even means that I'm reading, but they gave me something. This is what he said yesterday. Let's play this clip.
Through the longest season of any team in the history of Major League Baseball, 229 days. I didn't know that. Did you know that? That's a pretty crazy fact. It's not the kind of fact you think about. What is it going to be, a half a day longer or something? I don't know. That's a different kind of a fact, Mark, than I ever heard of, but that's what they give me to read, so what can I tell you? 220, the longest season ever. I don't know what the hell that means.
And then he said, I start bluffing. It's like what I would do in baseball. I'd bluff it. I'm a bluffer. Okay, here, play this clip.
It was unbelievable. His foot was off the plate, but instead of just sort of bluffing it like I would do in baseball, I'd bluff it, like pretending it was on. He went, what? And then he went back and touched the plate. And if he didn't, that was the end of that game, right? Unbelievable. Congratulate him.
By the way, did I show you the clip of Congresswoman Ansari yet? I forget if I showed it. If not, play the clip.
How many times now have we been told that this war is over? How many times have we been told that it's not a war? How many times have we been told that this is going to be the best agreement that we could have ever asked for coming out of it? Donald Trump is completely out of his depth. He is unwell. I think he has dementia. And the fact that he has dragged us into this war that now just took the lives of several other American service members, it is going to be a stain on our country forever. I'm not giving another dollar to this. We've already passed a war powers resolution. They should have stopped this war a long time ago. And, I truly pray for our service members who are risking their lives for absolutely nothing, for no, there's never been an objective to this war. And I think the American public knows that. That's why it's the most unpopular war. And I think that, all we can do at this point is continue to put pressure on this administration to end the war as soon as possible so we can prevent the loss of further life, so we can stabilize the region, so we can feel safe and secure as Americans.
Then Donald Trump starts talking to the Dodgers about his beautiful helipad. Let's play this clip.
We have a special, beautiful coin that everybody loves and everybody wants. And if the Dodgers would like, we're going to walk. And this time it's much closer because last time we had to walk all the way from the other side of the building. There's the ballroom and the military facility. Here's the helipad we're building. We're building a beautiful helipad after many years. The helicopters are landing on the grass. And the new helicopters didn't do well on grass. So we're putting up a beautiful helipad and have a lot of things going. We're bringing this building to a level that it was not at even when it was first built in 1792, if you can believe it. So we're doing little things. As a real estate person, I love doing it. To me, it's an honor. It's a great honor to do it. But so what we're going to do is we're going to take this unbelievable team to the Oval Office and we're going to present them with some great things. And
then he starts talking about the cushions. He's got beautiful cushions. I mean, again, this is his interaction with the LA Dodgers. And you see some of the players behind him like, what in the world is this? Play this clip.
I just want to say something I don't do often, but so right behind me is the Oval Office. And as I said, this is the first time we've ever done this here in the Rose Garden because now it's equipped to do it. And I hope you like those cushions because they are 4 inches as opposed to 1 inch. It's supposed to be 1 inch like this, like a little pad. And I said, get me the 4-inch ones. They don't make them. Now they're going to make them after they see this on television. They'll probably, they'll make a fortune with them. But they are pretty cool. But I just want to say that we're steps away from the most powerful office in the world, the Oval Office, where everything begins and ends and begins. It's all, there's nothing like it. Most important people in the world go in here.
Then Donald Trump was at this event where he told a story that made no sense. He calls the Green New Deal the Green New Scam. We were scammed. Something about a debate, Sleepy Joe Biden, green scams. He's not even saying sentences. He's just saying random words. Like, just a bunch of random words. Like, we all realize that, right? Here, play this clip.
If you had somebody else sitting in the position that I am right now, and just like we did with the Green New Scam, where we were scammed. The whole country was, I wasn't scammed. I got it right from the beginning. I got it from the first minute when I heard this crap. They were saying wind was so wonderful, except you couldn't watch your television. They wanted to watch the debate. Donald Trump against Sleepy Joe Biden. Nobody could watch it because the wind wasn't blowing. Remember that? Darling would like to watch the debate tonight. I'm sorry, the wind isn't blowing. No, that's one of the great scams of all time, but
He then says he would make the next best president. Play this clip.
All these buildings, plants, factories that we're talking about start opening up. All I know is I'd like to be the next president because I'm going to make somebody look very good. They're going to sit there and all this stuff is going to be opening and they're going to be saying what a genius they are. That happened with Biden.
And then when he was on the tarmac before the grave dancing on the same day of the dignified transfer, He said that the service members who were killed, all of them said very strongly, we cannot allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon. They all said it very strongly to me. What do you mean they said it strongly? They didn't say that. You're making this up. Why would you lie about what our service members who were killed in action said? And then why would you delete their deaths from the official log of deaths as a result of this war? You just deleted them. And we know Trump was personally involved in that decision because that's what he did during COVID also. Just don't report the cases. It's like it never existed. I mean, he's having CENTCOM and the Defense Department delete the deaths from the record so that, because he's saying this isn't epic fury. Anyway, here, play this clip.
I guess some of you are going with us to honor our heroes, and they are indeed great heroes, actually. They said, and all of them said very strongly, we cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. They won't have a nuclear weapon. So we're going to honor them.
And he calls Hormuz Strait Hormuz Street, and he says that we shut down the Hormuz Street, everybody. Let's play it.
We don't need anything. We don't need the Hormuz Street, but we do it because we have to do it, because we cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. It's very interesting.
Then he didn't know that the governor of Nebraska was right by his side. That was confusing to me. He's like, where is this guy? Oh, he's right by my side. Oh, got it. They play this clip.
Jim Pillen, who's done a fantastic job. He's where's Jim? Is there any someplace? Where are you? Oh, hello, Jim. You're looking good. You don't change much? You don't change much. How's Nebraska doing? Good? Do they still like Trump in Nebraska? I think so. Huh? We had a very good night 2 nights ago in a place called Arizona.
I could keep going on. You get the point. But the bottom line is we're in this catastrophic and unlawful war that continues to escalate. The guy who has the nuclear codes is quite literally a psychopath, literally a psychotic human being. I'm not trying to be insensitive, or I'm giving you my opinion that he's actually deranged and psychotic, and he's unfit to be anywhere near any position of power. I mean, he's a real sick. I don't want to use that as a way to allow him to dodge accountability. You know, I mean, he deserves to be brought to justice. He deserves to be tried in The Hague. He's one of the worst war criminals, if not one of the worst to ever exist, in my opinion. The biggest fraud in the history of humankind. But he's also clearly deranged and demented and cognitively addled, and he's rapidly cognitively and physically declined, in my view. You may disagree. By the way, check out WTF America. Pre-order it right now. That's the book I did with my brothers. Hit the QR code somewhere over here or there. I don't know where it is. Hit the QR code. Pre-order it now if you can. It helps us determine where we're going to show up. We get more data when the pre-order versus waiting until October when it comes out. So if you are able to pre-order it now. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate you. We're grateful for you. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million. And pre-order WTF America. Thanks, everybody.
Breaking news right now, my brothers and I wrote a book. It's called WTF America. And well, doesn't that just say it all? It comes out officially this October, but you can pre-order your copy today. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the description below.